family.
US Cellular is giving away the latest phones for free with no hidden requirements, so I did not want to miss it.
Actually, you can get the latest phones free all season long.
What?
Get the latest phones free with the plan of your choice and no required phone trade-ins all season long. US Cellular. Upgrade to Fair.
Fridge bro, so I have to eat everything.
Hello, chicken.
Keep that away from you no matter what.
Okay.
Well, we are at risk of blowing an engine, so we're gonna have to watch out that we don't put too much excess wear in free practice. We do have the third component that's available, the third power unit, but we're gonna be very, very tight on that. We're taking a penalty here, more than likely. More than likely.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try. When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
So this is just a wet setup. It's a brief wet setup that we're gonna try for this session. I don't know how long it's gonna be wet for, but it's gonna be at least probably a majority of the whole session, if not the whole session. Yep, pretty much. So we'll just try to do this. And well, how's the rest of the weekend going to look?
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, so we'll just use some inters here. Try not to use too many inters, just in case. What was that? Okay, that's understandable. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got nothing. I've got nothing. These should be easy purples. That's the objective.
Seems like we're a bit slow in these corners. Turn 3, turn 4, turn 6, turn 7.
I know, I'm working on it. What is that? Almost a second up this time. Oh, the understeer. Whew.
This is the final lap of the program.
So where did we go red? The hairpin? I think it was the hairpin. Oh, I missed it. I can't be much quicker than that through there. Are you joking?
Alright, that's the program complete. This is some decent data, although far
It's
from
disappointing.
optimal. It could still be worth running again.
Oh well. It's tough, but a couple of reds didn't help. Turn 10? Come on. Come on. Turn 10. Okay, so we'll do this on the same set. Yep, the same set. Since it's still the same conditions. You've already put them on, you've already gone out there, you've done 3 laps. You might as well come back out and do another program on this.
We're testing
On the
fuel
set where you've
management
got
here,
it.
so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap
It should
time.
be pretty simple. I mean, you kind of have to lift and coast in these conditions. Ooh. Repeat in the rain. Oh, is it because I'm on the same set of tire?
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Well, feeling pretty comfortable. We gotta remember this. This is a decent setup. We're gonna save this. I'm gonna save this. This is a good baseline. This is a really good baseline. Oh, it's in here. Right. Oh, is that my wheel? Yeah, it is. It's my wheel. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Do this.
Looks like the track is drying out nicely. It's worth thinking about revisiting some of the earlier programs to see if we can improve upon the results.
Is that a hint? Is that a hint? I think that's a hint. It still says it's wet. With 20 minutes to go. Oh, there we go. 15 minutes left. Yep. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to make some adjustments. So we'll try this again, since we haven't used that tire set.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 24.1.
All right, here's what we're gonna try. Let's try. Let's put that back to 12. Let's try this. This is risky. 4.5, and then we'll use that maybe to keep things a little more stable. Put that back up. Put this up.
We're 18th in the speed trap, 305.7 kilometers per hour.
Sure. Or rather, do we have a set? You know what, just give me the hard tire, fine, it's fine.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
So I get to do this again, but it's because what was I gonna say?
We're slow through the following corners. Turn 10.
Turn 1.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Such precision. Such speed.
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
I love how that Merc is trying to intimidate me behind. Oh no. We're gonna go for the move. Or not.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Already defending in free practice. A little bit of overtake worked. I gotta use it again. Ah! I got distracted. It's Hamilton, isn't it? Yeah. What is he doing? What is he doing? He just parked it. He just parked it. What is that? Oh, hold on. I forgot it doesn't go immediately. Oh, it's Bottas. It's Bottas. Look at this. What is this? What is that line? What is that line? And then why are you parking it right here? That just ruined the whole thing. I just kept the whole thing ruined.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Ugh. Oh, man. That could have been bad. Could have been bad. Well, since we're here. Why not? Why not?
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
Got
Okay,
it.
the DRS is stuck open. You'll have to come in so we can try and attempt to fix. Pit in for repairs.
No. I refuse. Just gonna have to press and hold overtake. Just gonna deploy overtake to make up for it. We've got this in the bag.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Alright. Sounds good enough to me. What was that, 3? That was 3? Yeah, that was 3. Alright. Well, that answers a lot of my questions. What is this? What was that? I'm gonna have to come back and look at that. I don't know what that was.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top 3.
FP2. GP2. GP2 engine. No, it is about to become a GP2. we're probably at 80-something% wear at this point. I'll check it in a moment. We'll be on the menu. Yeah. GP2 engine activated. Oh, it'll be so good to have Fernando back. And those team radios. Even if you put a rocket ship, we will still be 11th. Or whatever it was, I don't remember it. It was something about it was something along those lines.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
Are track limits turned off for this? I'm pretty sure that was track limits. But, I don't know. You can see we're down on power. We're down on power.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
I have a solution. Slipstream! I want Slipstream.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
It's absolutely track limits. That one was. I won't deny it. Ooh, this Williams, he's slow. Oh my
Great lap.
goodness.
You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
That was dangerous.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
What was that? Where did that come from? Yeah, I'm pretty aggressive over that chicane. Oh, just rotate, please. Just once. What? What did I do? Oh, I pressed the flashback on accident. Okay. Oh my god. Is this how it's gonna be on worn tires? It's gonna be this bad. Oof, we need a new power unit so bad. Everybody's gonna be taking penalties here. I guarantee it. We're not gonna be the only ones.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Finally. We're done. We're done. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's try this. See... Yeah, we'll do this.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:13.4.
Oh, you know what I didn't think? I didn't think about the fact we don't have the power unit for this.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
Quali Sim engage. Not optimal coming out of these final corners. Will be red across the... Yep, we're red. Ooh, a little bit tricky through there. Oh no, the delta is not very encouraging. Not an encouraging delta. Going deep for the better exit. No. No. I gotta be so good here. Yes!
Program complete, program complete. These results will do, although you could definitely do better. Consider giving it another shot.
That's clearly our lack of power showing. Clear lack of power. Ooh. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna be happy with that. Let's get through to this next session. We'll sim it.
And with all the cars now over the line,
We'll sim it, and then we will put the new power unit in. If I can
Today. Let's have your take on it.
remember to do that.
How does a car handle in the wet? Do you have any worries going into the race and qualifying?
Still handles like a dream. It's always my favorite answer.
How do you feel about this team's performance this season?
You know, respect. They're our rivals.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Alright, so we should have over, what, 1,000 resource points? Oh, yeah. Well, I can do it from the other screen as well. There's 2 things I need to do. Don't forget to do these 2 things. It's vital that I don't forget to do these 2 things. Yeah, corner cutting is going to be a thing here. It's going to be very difficult, especially when it becomes enforced in race conditions. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take a new power unit. Brand new power unit. We'll take it. New grid penalty. First grid penalty of the year. So we're going to have to do some overtaking, but I'm well prepared. Each one's like, is each one a 5-place grid drop? So yeah, it's like, we're gonna be way back. Did we just put the gearbox in too? Yeah, we just put that one in. Okay, that's MGUK. Let's just look at what we've got. Okay, so no resource, not enough for that. Oh. This is what we need. We actually need this. So let's develop that. Can we do another miner? No, we don't have enough resource points. Okay, it's fine. So we took a new power unit. Grid penalty will drop us back. But, so you might argue that qualifying is basically meaningless. But it's going to show me that the difficulty is about right, so I'm thinking 91, because this is a weak AI track. Oh, I may be eating my words here with this one. So I like our setup. Our setup is good. Yeah, we have that new power unit. It should be in the car. I like our setup, so I'm going to leave everything as is, except we might want to bump everything up a touch. So I'm going to bump everything up by 1 on the
If you want to know
pressures.
specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Alright, it's our turn to go out. No, I want to go out.
When you're ready, let's go.
I am ready. The setup seems pretty stable, so I'm not going to question this setup. It seems pretty good, pretty stable. New power unit is in, so this is going to be fun. 60 place grid penalty. Yeah, we're basically last anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But other people might be taking penalties too, so it might be a case of hoping other people get penalties as well. This is qualifying, so I don't get a second shot at it if I crash. Well, I do, I just have to bring it back or retire from the session, so I have to be very smart with my out lap and my flying lap and my in lap. There are no do-overs. Monitor the tire temps as well. Something else we're gonna have to do. Here we go. Full concentration. Got a poor exit. Not been a very good lap so far. I kind of haven't had the confidence. I did it again. I said I don't get flashbacks, but because I accidentally hit the flashback button into the hairpin, I'm going to actually flash. I'm going to use a flashback, but it's only fair because I hit it in the middle of the hairpin. Are you joking? So I do get to use it here just to make sure I get it to the braking. So when I get to the hairpin, I'm grabbing at the top of the steering wheel. My flashback button is there. God, this lap was all over the place. It's last. It's dead last. Ah, it's almost last. It was that was a poor and terrible lap. I feel bad about that one. That was not a very good lap, not much confidence.
There's only one lap of fuel
I was afraid the
remaining.
car was going to do something like that. Blocks this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious I'm going to box anyway, but still. First time I've really struggled against Delatraz in qualifying. We'll ask what his time is. Teammate status.
They're in 20th. Their best lap time is a 1:12.0.
Oof. That's how bad that lap was. I'm barely ahead of Delatraz. There's so many corners to improve. There's so much to improve. It's game over. I mean, it's game over anyway. We're going to be starting at the back of the field anyway with the penalty. It's just a question of did anyone else take any as well. 6% wear on that tire.
Our best lap so far is a 1:11.9.
We're gonna go out when everyone else does. Try to improve. I'm gonna go back to that old tire pressure. Going back to the old tire pressures. Basically, we drop everything by 1.
We've fallen into the drop zone. We need a faster lap.
We've been in the drop zone. Yeah, wow, Sector 2 was bad. To be fair though, we're right with the Haas
We're ninth
cars.
in the speed trap, 332.4
We're right
kilometers
with
per
them.
hour.
Which is pretty much how it's been all season. So that's just kind of my target, is to aim to be right with those guys. Alright, time to go out.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware we have a car leaving.
We have plenty of time. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Much better. It just feels so much better coming out of the hairpin. kind of tight to the line, but I think we'll be okay. Dang it!
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Ah! Third qualifying in a row I've done this. If you want to know just how bad my previous qualifying lap is, look at this. I'm doing this with a broken front wing. I don't care about the corner cuts. P18, but it's gonna be last. Dang, I just suck. Dumb mistakes. Just dumb mistakes. But we out-qualified the Haas cars. With the mistakes and everything. Well, there you have it. This is not gonna be a strength for us, this track. This is not going to be a strength. I hit the wall of champions and it screwed the whole lap up. It could have been probably a second improvement without the damage, but it is what it is. We ran our 2 laps in qualifying. Car didn't feel the same, admittedly. It didn't feel the same in qualifying, so. I just hate when it's like that. It's like, well, it feels fine in the free practice sessions, and then you do qualifying, and it's like, car feels different. It's completely and dramatically different.
So, unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect. As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers get.
Well, we intentionally took those penalties. So, new power unit in the car, there's not much else to say. We just start where we're at the end of the pack and try to have a good race, just keep it clean. That's about all I can say.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. With top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average lap speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we
Give
have
me
Leclerc,
penalties.
Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Albon, Perez, Stroll, Sainz, and Daniel Ricciardo, Norris, Ocon, Daniel Kvyat, and Raikkonen, Gasly, Giovinazzi, George Russell, and Kevin Magnussen, Grosjean, Delatraz, Latifi, and the Rainmaster.
Yep, we're last.
Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Oh well. We take our pain now. We take our pain.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Oh. I wasn't expecting a two-stop. This is gonna be difficult. It's a two-stopper. It might be for everybody. Undercut, you lose a 10th, but we'll be able to push more on the mediums. Here's the setup. I like this setup. It feels pretty good. I mean, I'm comfortable. I think tire pressures, we're just gonna go with those because the car feels the best that way. Oh, fuel, right? Yeah, we need to do something with fuel. I'm thinking almost 2. Yeah, 1.5 is closer to 2. I think is better. Something like that. If we get a safety car, it is what it is. I just want to push from the back of the field.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can. Expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Pretty slow to get back to the grid, but we'll hope it makes some people give some people trouble getting off the grid with colder tires. Take our sweet time. Coming right back around as we are last, but a new power unit, one final burnout, and we're here, and it's go time. It is go, go, go. Oh my god. Disastrous start.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
Box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
I'm such a stupid idiot.
Box, box, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
Set the hard tire.
Copy that. Hards for next box.
Oh, I'm staying with the pack without a front wing.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
This VSC is kind of helping. I'm gonna lose out here though. I just killed my race right here. That one mistake. That's it. Game over. I'm sorry.
Go now.
Just a dumb mistake. Oh well. I'm gonna push.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Pit stop information.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy. You have 18 laps till your pit window opens.
Take these as far into this race as I can. 27, a full pit stop behind. Now. And then some, probably.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
We just burn right through it. It doesn't matter.
We've been handed a 3-second penalty.
Jeff, shut up.
Okay, I'll have the pit team send you out with aero setting +1. We'll move aero to +1. DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I slowed down.
Time penalty.
Shut up.
Okay, copy that.
This car is absolutely horrendous. I said let's not screw this race up. I slowed down for the corner. I wasn't gonna make the corner. I slowed down for it. I don't understand. Why are you giving me a 10-second penalty for slowing down for the corner? Don't care. Stewards can piss off. Tires suck. Tires flat out just suck. I'm gonna go to the end on these. If they explode, they explode. I'm just going to the end on these. Whatever. Driver in front.
Latifi just ahead, push for position. Our gap to the car in front is 18.5 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last
Yeah,
lap
I'm gonna
was
stay out on
1
these. I
minute
don't care.
15.8. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap.
0.2 a lap. Now you give me a warning. The tires are absolutely shredded by the end. I don't care. Stand out on these. Penalty update.
Understood, copy that.
You seriously have 19 seconds in time penalties. I freaking did it again. I know I said no flashbacks, but I'm going to have to use one here. If I get one in the hairpin, then I have to use it. That's what happens when your button is at the top of your steering wheel. So this is an exception to the rule. I should move the flashback button so I don't touch it. This is the race that's gone horribly. Start saving fuel. Maybe I can make up a gap to them and push. So they'll have to pit twice. If I can close the gap to those guys in front of me before the pit stop phases, there might be a chance. Come on. I'm reducing my pace. They're all in the pits. That's gonna help them. was a lucky save. There are people pitting now. I squeezed out Raikkonen. I just need to get well ahead of them. He'll have to stop again though. Tire has no grip.
Louis is in the pits. Louis in the pits.
Ah! Where's the grip at? Ah! Who did... Oh my... Someone spun me! Oh my god. Somebody spun me. Oh... I think it was Grosjean. Oh, what a mess.
Strategy is available on the MFD.
We're just DNFing. Let's just DNF this. Let's just DNF this race. DNF it. Oh, what a disastrous race.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Two really rough races in a row. DNFs galore. Crashes with the AI. Second one was not my fault. Somebody went down my inside and they spun me. I tried to save it. I couldn't save it.
Let's have a quick look at how the driver's standings have changed. After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us.
I thought I got
when
the
we come
penalty
back
for the
with
collision with
more
Grosjean.
Formula One.
Forget it. It's over. Forget it.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it. How's your grid penalty going to affect your strategy going into the race? It looks like your rival bested you today, doesn't it? You had a bit of contact today. Who was at fault there? You had a few bumps and scrapes today. Who would you say is at fault? Great. Well, that's everything.
We have got to be cleaner coming into this next race. We're gonna get it done today, because, I mean, we did 11 laps. We're just gonna knock out the next one. And if you didn't see Monaco, I forgot to cut the stream starting soon screen. So, yeah, I kind of forgot to cut that screen out. And, yeah. We'll take that. And we'll take... Yeah, do that. I'm willing to take some chances with some of these sponsors. That was the worst race ever. That was horrible. That was a horrible race. I don't have anything to say. It's just, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. 122. Yep, I like that. Just gonna remember red is 122. I accept. I just really don't have anything to say about... Yeah, I don't want anything on the Halo for this year's car. Maybe next year's car, but not this year's car. That Avolo logo looks really good on our car. It works really well with the car. Can I deselect? frustrated after that race, just for my mistakes and for other mistakes. Yeah, that was just, no, that was not a fun race. I'm not affecting morale. Oh my god. Why do we have so many days available? I'm not affecting morale. I'm not risking it. We have parts in development. Morale is normal. We can't risk it. We just gotta put that race behind us and forget about it. It's really that simple. We just gotta forget about it. It didn't even happen as far as I'm concerned. We'll upgrade the capacity. I feel like an idiot after that race. Alright, that didn't fail. That didn't fail. Good. That didn't fail.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race week.
We can breathe. Season 1's gonna have some difficult races like that. It's just... That's just look at this, we've fallen off the development path. Too, unfortunately. It's gonna be a year of pain. We're gonna have to endure a little bit of pain here and there. It's just the way it goes. If I didn't have a 30-second penalty, I would have just pit again and stayed out, but yeah. Alright, we're here for Austria wet qualifying, but it's not going to affect us, I guarantee it. I'm going to bump this down. Actually, I'm going to bump this down for free practice. And we'll be back in just a moment. I'm going to cut the stream and I'll be right back.